Okay, so this is the review for test 2, part 3, and we're going to do questions 7 and 8. So it says find the slope and the y-intercept of the line with this equation. Standard form. We need to solve for y to put it into the slope y-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. When we put it in this form, then we know the slope and we know the y-intercept. So I'm just going to take this equation that they gave us, and we're going to solve for y. So we get rid of the x first, because 7, we want to solve for y, but 7 is like our best friend, and y and x is like our neighbor. So if we have to get rid of one of them, we get rid of the neighbor first. Okay? And we always write the x first when we want to put it into slope-intercept form. Now we can get rid of our best friend, divide everything by 7. So y is equal to, okay, so this we're going to have to write it a little bit different. See how there's no 1 here, but there's really a 1 hiding? I'm going to put my 1 in, and I'm going to put this in the front, and then x beside. So I'm sort of taking this and moving it in front. And 7 divided by 7 is really just 1. When we have same over same, say 8 over 8, 10 over 10, happy face over happy face, it's equal to 1. So now we have this slope y-intercept form. That's my slope. That's my y-intercept. So it says the slope is, and you have to use a fraction, negative 1 over 7. And my y-intercept is 1. Now do not put the x with the slope. The slope is only the number that's in front of the x. Okay? And then now we have to graph it. So step 1, step 2. Put a point on the y-axis. Here's my y-axis at 1. Now my slope is negative 1 over 7. That means go down 1, right 7. So pull your point down 1 over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there, well, it's, oh, I do have a ruler. Okay, on my math lab, it'll just make it nice, but there. Okay, so there's your line. Let's do the next question. Write an equation for the line that passes through this point and is parallel to this. Parallel. So, you know how people talk like this? They don't say directly what they mean. They're trying to use words that they don't want to say exactly what they mean, so their words are kind of evasive. That's what this is doing. They're saying, my line has to be parallel to this. But really what they're saying is my slope is the same as whatever slope is here. So step 1, that's this equation. I have to solve for y, okay? So I can find out what the slope is. So let's get y alone. Okay, I'll put this on the other side. Remember to write your x first. Okay, so there's my slope. So now I know my slope equals negative 2. I'm done with this information. So I know my slope is negative 2, because if the lines are parallel, it means the slopes are the same. Okay? So that's why we just take the same slope. So now it has the same slope and it goes through this point. Well, pretend I don't know what to do. I go, okay, what's my favorite equation? Oh, I can put this in here. And I have a point, 4, 4. Well, this is x and this is y, so I can substitute these values in here. Okay, let's do that. Oh, well, I can solve for b. So let's get b by itself. Let's get rid of the 8. Oops. So now I know b equals 12, b equals 12, and m equals -2. Oh, well, what's my favorite equation? I can substitute this in, and I can substitute this in. Oops, that's right, 12. Is it here? Yep, there it is. No, it's this one. Okay. So if it says parallel, if it says it has a parallel slope to something else, or it's parallel to something else, then all that really means is please find the slope of this line and steal it. So you find the slope and say, haha, that's going to be my slope, and then just ignore everything from there. Because that's all they want you to do is take the slope from this and then use it. Okay.